So one stress relieving technique I really like to use is listening to binaural beats. And that consists of hearing two slightly different tones in each ear, and your brain automatically adjusts to create its own rhythmic beat based on these two tones. And it helps for the neurons in your brain to actually begin to send out signals, electrical signals, at that same beat, and it kind of keeps your brainwave stable at whatever beat that you've chosen to go with. And so I think it's a really cool technique if you have trouble meditating on your own. It's a nice way to kind of make yourself meditate and make yourself like take a break. And I really like to use this at night, but you could also use it during the day as a nice break. I also like to spend time with animals. I think they are very comforting, and it's very nice to connect with something else that like another being, like if you feel alone. And so I think that's really nice. And petting animals, I know, has been shown to help people with like a lot of sensory overload issues. So I think that's especially helpful for that. And even going outside, walking your dog, like it's a good excuse to go outside and you're still not alone, you have something with you. So I think that's perfect. And I also like to sit or read in a cool nature spot. I think it's nice to get back to nature and kind of like ground yourself. I really like hanging out by water because I think it really like helps me, I don't know, it helps me feel peaceful. I just feel like more like tranquil by like scenes of nature, or even looking at like a really nice scenery, I think really helps me de-stress a lot.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name's Tyler. I'll be going over um, ways to deal with stress, like coping mechanisms. So I came up with three. My first one will be meditation. This is a very popular method, especially in the Eastern medicine part of the world, like Indian practice, I guess you could say. A lot of people do this to get rid of their stress, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Um, Typically in private or with a group. This meditation doesn't mean you have to sit on your bed and go, no, I'm like namaste all day. No, it could be simply like a reflection of the day, or just something to help you calm down, just laying in bed, closing your eyes and just being with your thoughts, um, just lying there. That could be meditation. Second would be religious devotionals or quiet time, whatever your religion might be. Spending time with whoever your your God, whoever it may be, is is a great way to spiritually practice and get rid of some stress and put your focus, instead of everything in the world right now, into something that is bigger to you, or at least to what you believe is the biggest thing in your life. And quiet times, not only whether that be um, spiritual or not, but quiet times are great to have. And lastly, I put spending time around someone or friends, spending time with, when people get really stressed out, especially when they're alone. Sometimes, not all the time. I know people need their alone time, which I totally understand, but sometimes people need to be around other people. Moral support, um, having a good set of friends, family, whatever it might be, spending time with them to help you escape from the real world, maybe for a couple minutes, and just hang out with them and talk about y'all's day, or just watch TV, read a book, just be each other's company, can make your stress a lot better at the end of the day, knowing that you've had time with someone. And, but yeah, that's all.
Hi, my name's Morgan, and some stress techniques that I use are I go exercising and I go work out, and I work out for like an hour a day, and I just like go on a run, do an ab workout, and I just feel a lot better after I do that. I used to play soccer, so working out and playing soccer was a huge stress relief, and since I go to school at Alabama and I don't play soccer anymore, I have tried to start working out and see if that helps, and it has. I also have a cat, and I pet my cat when I get really stressed out, and that's a huge one. My cat's my best friend. And when I was in therapy, I learned how to do breathing exercises. So you just breathe in for 8 seconds and then breathe out for 8 seconds, and you do that till like your blood pressure is like low and your heart rate's low or whatever, and that really helps. Yeah. I also learned to do this finger thing. I talked about it before, but just concentrating on something other than what I'm freaking out about or what I'm stressed about really helps me. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hi, my name is Jada, and one of the stress management techniques that I use is that I'll turn on my Alexa and that I will tell Alexa to play rain sounds. Also, I will tell Alexa to play gospel music, or I'll tell Alexa to play sounds dealing with like the water, the beach, or the lake of that nature. Hearing these sounds like really relax me. Sometimes I listen to rain sounds to put me to sleep if I'm really stressed out and tired and had a long day at work, or sometimes I'll go to the lake as well and just listen to like the sound of the water and the birds and things of nature. I also just sit and just close my eyes and think and just breathe in and out really slowly and take deep breaths, because that helps as well, because I have a heart condition, and it's really good for stress relief. And I'll tell anybody, breathing in and out will help anything, and listening like to a calm background will also relax you. And sometimes I take baths with lavender, and that relaxes me and helps me wind down my day if I had a long day. And so those are some of my stress management techniques.